Hey guys, welcome to Sarah's Jewelry Studio. So tonight I'm going to do a bead haul for you that I ordered from DollarBead.com. So normally when I order from there, I give myself about a $20 budget. Well, we all know stimulus checks have hit. Well, not everyone's got them, but luckily I did. So I decided I wanted to stimulate the economy. So I went ahead and placed a larger order. So this order is actually $82.65. So I did get quite a bit of items. Actually, this is the longest list I've ever had. So there's front, there's back, and another side. So this is going to be a longer haul, but a lot of them are multiples of the same kind of things, just in different colors. So I will be able to shorten it up a little bit in that way. I'll just show you the multiples of the different things at the same time. So, and I'm going to show you a bonus thing that I got from Joann's that I am just in love with. So. And then I might show you one other thing that I got from Amazon. We'll see how long this video gets. So, stay tuned for those. And if I don't show you in this video, I'll show you in another video. So, last thing I wanted to say, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I am actually a pool player also. So, normally, aside from right now when everything's shut down, I would also play Pool League on 3 nights of the week. And, so one of my favorite pool players actually just beat a world record yesterday. So he did the most trick shots in a 24-hour period, and he beat the old world record, which was 120, and he beat it with 753, which is amazing. So I had to represent and wear the shirt that I got from him. So I've seen him over half a dozen times, and he's just amazing every single time. So if you ever have a chance to check it out, make sure you check out his YouTube channel, which is Venom, I might say like Trickshots, something like that. So I'll link it in the description so you can check it out. So it does lots of cool things. Alright, so we're going to get into this video, and if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned. Alright, so here we go on this mega dollar bead haul. So first up we have some chain. So I got 3 different kinds here. So these are the same. Those are in black. And then I got it in copper and in bronze. Okay, so they are each 40 inches in length, and they were $1 each. So you can see they're, smaller lengths, and then they're all, like I said, the exact same chain. They're just in different colors. So I'm just going to pull one out here so you can see it. So it's actually a pretty good amount of length, especially for $1. So there's that. Feels nice. It feels like good quality. Alright, so there's chain. Okay, so next up we have some turquoise pressed glass. And I bought 4 strands in the 6mm and 2 strands in the 4mm. Now they do look like they're a shade off, but they both do say turquoise, and they were each 50 cents a strand. So this is $2 worth of beads right here, and then this is $1 worth of beads right there. So this right here, I mean, that's an amazing deal. So to get all these beads for $2, that's pretty good to me. Alright, so there's that. So then up next, we have some 6mm milky white round semi-opaque beads, and this is a 13-inch strand, and this was 80 cents. So, nice amount of milky white beads. Okay, so the next we have, so I've bought before from them 2 beads in clear and I want to say like a yellow color. So this time they have black, and these were each 40 cents each for each little. They came in a little baggie like this. And then what I noticed was they all say, the description says black pressed glass square tube bead. Okay, so these are actually rounded, but then there was a couple of strands in here that are actually squared off. So there's actually 2 different kinds here that came in under the same name. So not uniform. Some of the round ones, they seem like they're a little beat up, but probably a little dusting. We'll just clean them right up. So this was actually all of this together here. This was 5 strands. So I got 5 strands, so $2 worth of beads here. So not a bad deal. Alright, and then I left some of them in the bag because they actually all came in bags like this, and I took some of them out just so we could look at them a little better. And yeah, they just are falling off of the strands, so I'm guessing that's why they had them all bagged up. Alright, so those are the squared ones, and then these are, oops, and then these were the rounded ones here. Alright. So then up next, we have these chunky 10 by 12 millimeter green pressed glass oval semi-opaque beads. So they're not much of an oval, but a little bit of an oval. They're almost like a round. And then I got each of these, this is 2 of them, I got each of these for 60 cents. So, actually these are the partial strands that came out of the bags, and then these are all the beads that were off of the strings. So then I just tied them together, just so that you could see them. Nice pretty shade of green. Apple green is what they called that. Alright, so then up next, well, randomly I'm going to show you just this random bead was in my bag, in my package. So, I don't know what that was supposed to go with or come from, but I didn't get any beads that look like that, so not sure about that one. There's just one random bead. Alright, so then up next we have, alright, so it's 2 8mm milky white faceted glass semi-opaque bead in a 12-inch string. So I got 2 of these. You can see they're nice and shiny. And there again, that milky kind of opaque, white clear kind of. So I like them. I think they're pretty. Alright, and then up next we have a 10 by 12 millimeter green pressed glass oval semi-opaque bead. And this is again another 13-inch string. You can see the facets on there, very nice and sparkly. Good quality. I mean, they feel good. So you can see this strand is actually a little longer than those strands. Alright, up next we have 10 by 6mm strawberry red faceted drop glass bead in a 13-inch string. Definitely looks like the color of strawberry. So pretty. There you go, there's that one. And then we have, oh, there we go, 10 by 6mm gold faceted drop glass bead. So it's the same thing as the last one, just in gold. Very shiny. Now these actually seem smaller than these. Are these smaller? Let's see. They both say 10 by 6mm, but these definitely look smaller than those. Alright, and then we have, alright, so I got 6 of these. They were only, oh, I didn't tell you prices on these. So the red, they were 80 cents, and then the gold, they were 60 cents. These are all 80 cents each strand. Alright, so then I got 6 of these, and this is, they call this the color, they call this pale purple, and it's a faceted round semi-opaque glass bead on a 13-inch string. I call that a pale purple. And you can see I got 1 bonus bead in there of some other random color. Nice and sparkly. Alright, so I'm going to slide those up here. Then let's see what we got next. So next we have 2 6mm deep plum faceted glass beads on 13-inch strings. This is called Deep Plum. You can really see the color when you catch it in the light. So again, nice and sparkly. I've been getting lots of sparkly stuff lately. Alright, then we have 10 by 6mm pale green, oh actually this is green faceted drop glass bead in a 13-inch string. And then I did also get the same thing in a pale green. You can see the dark green and the green and the pale green next to each other. And then I also got it in a turquoise AB finish. And then also in a black AB finish. And then lastly in a pink. There you go. So I got all those. Very shiny. There's the green, pale green, blue AB, black AB, and then a pink. There you go. All the sparklies. There you go. Alright. Lots of sparkles. Okay, and then we go into, got two of these. One I didn't give you prices. The turquoise and the black AB, those were both $1 each. These were all 60 cents each. And then the pink was 80 cents. And then next we have, so I got 4mm, I got 2 strands of these. These were 40 cents each. And this is just called Crystal Pressed Glass Bead. This is a 12-inch strand. Just some little clear beads. Nothing special about them, just rounds. Clear rounds. And then I got 2 strands of the 5x4mm black rice pressed glass bead in the 13-inch strand. So you can see how they're kind of oblong. So that's why they call them the rice shape. There's that. Alright, so up next, now this one is on the next page. Alright, we're through the front page. So this is one 6mm crystal faceted bicone glass bead in a 13-inch string. And as you can see, I just took it out of the baggie and most of them are off the string. And then the string is just, it's like not tied off on the ends. So that's why they all just fall off. So there's those. Nice shiny little bicones. And those were 60 cents each. Or for this strand, I only got the 1 strand of that one. Okay, and then up next, so I'm going to kind of shove these guys back a little bit. There's some more room, we got a lot to go through still. Alright, so they sell these little bead mixes, and they're 1.5 to 2 ounces, and now that I have them here, I don't know which one was which. So I could not tell them apart by and you know, when they come in, they're not marked. They were all 80 cents each, and so I'm going to look through the list here. So I have Blues Baby Glass Bead Mix, Beautiful Glass Bead Mix, Calm Glass Bead Mix, and Coastal Glass Bead Mix. And I am not sure which one is which. So, I'll show you these. I couldn't tell you, there's too many blues. I couldn't tell you which one is Coastal, which one's Calm, and which one is Blues Baby. And then the other one was Beautiful Glass, which I want to say this one was Beautiful Glass because that one's got like purples in it. So I want to say that was that one, but the other 3, I couldn't tell you. I was thinking one of these 2 was the Coastal, but you know, maybe this one with the amber because of the beach, but then that would make this one called Blues Baby, and it has a lot of green in it. So I was like, yeah, I'm not sure. And then this one, I don't even know which one that would be. Calm Glass? No, I think that's Calm Glass. No, I thought that was Beautiful Glass. So maybe this was Calm Glass. I really have no idea. I'm just guessing. If I went back to their site, I might be able to tell just from, you know, the picture that they have that goes along with it. But yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so then up next, I have 2 strands, 13 strands of 6mm lilac faceted glass bead. And I just went through and pulled out one of the strands. And then there were some extras off of this strand, and I just threw them in this baggie with these. So, and this was 50 cents. So just a nice little pretty faceted lilac beads there. Alright, and then we have is this the same? It is the same. 6mm crystal faceted glass bead in a 13-inch strand. So it's just crystal, so it's just clear. And my hands are really dry. So much hand washing and... all right. I'm guessing everybody's going through that though. Okay, so next up, I have lots of 3mm bicones. So I'm going to start trying to do some more bead weaving. So I did actually just sign up for the Potomac Beads Best Box, which does have some bead weaving projects in it. So I figure if I'm going to start doing some more bead weaving, I'm going to pick up some 3mm bicones, because all the tutorials that I've been watching, it seems like there's always a need for some 3mm bicones. So I picked them up in a variety of colors. So we have, let's see, so we have gold, we have, oh, hold on, am I starting? Oh, this was deep gold, lilac, crystal, no, lilac, oh no wait, I'm going the wrong way, lilac, turquoise, gold, apple green, soft gold, pale green, plum, sky blue, dark green, and pale blue. Pale blue semi-opaque, actually. Alright, so there you go. So those are all the bicones. You can see them all on there. Alright. There you go. Now you can see the colors a little better. See if I block off some of that light. There you go. Now you can see them a little better without some of that glare on the bags. Alright. So there you go. So these were all bicones. They were all 50 cents a bag, or a strand. They call them 12-inch strings, but as you can see, they're all bagged up. Alright. So then I got these. I thought they were cute. They were 80 cents a bag, and they're just little striped fish. And so I was supposed to get a turquoise, and it looks like I got 2 green instead. So on their site, they have this option where you can select if they have something that's out of stock that they can replace it with a similar item. So I'm guessing that they just ran out of stock on the turquoise and just replaced it with a green since it's similar. You can see how cute these little fish are. So my brother-in-law is in the coral business, and he's working on setting up like a lobby shop type area in his home, and so he said that I could have a jewelry display in there once that's up and running. So I'm trying to get some fish type items as I find them. Alright, so let's see. Oh, and there were 6 fish in each of those bags. So next I have 2 strands of 8mm black onyx gemstones. It says they're approximately 25 beads. And these were, let's see, they were $1 each. So I didn't buy many things that were $1. Most of them I tried to pick up the things that were less than $1. Alright, so I picked up some nugget pendants, and these were each 75 cents. And they came with a bail on them. And it says they were 10 to 20 millimeters. So you can see these pretty ones here. Now this one, it looks great on this side, but I don't know if I like that part or if I don't like that part. So it's kind of got like a little hole in there, and it's got this little crystal type stone in the middle there. I think I would love it better if it didn't have that big hole in there. I think that takes away from it a little bit. But I like that it's kind of like a peekaboo, because you can only see it from the one side. This side seems a little rough, but I mean it's a nugget, so you can't expect it to be perfect. So what else do I got here? We have red jasper, amazonite, adventurine, and then jasper. So there's jasper and red jasper, and then amazonite and adventurine. So really pretty. I really like the coloring on this one. I think that's really nice down on the bottom there. So 75 cents each with a bail. I thought it was cute, and I definitely love this one here. Alright, so there's those. And they did come together bagged like this. All 4 of them together in one bag, but they were 75 cents each. Alright, so the next one is the only complaint that I really have, aside from that one part of that nugget, so this is 50 cents, so I mean I'm really not going to actually complain. But it's supposed to be 6 holders. They're eyeglass holders, but as you can see I only have 5 in there and one of them's broken. So yeah, I really only got 4, which is really just for 2 pairs of glasses, which is 25 cents, you know, per eyeglass. So I wouldn't have done it for, you know, to make only 2 pair. 3 pair was already kind of a stretch. I already had some anyway, so I didn't really need those, but they were different than the ones that I had, which is the reason why I decided to go for them, just to have something else different. Alright, and then next we have some findings. So I have 1-inch eye pins in silver and gold, and they were each $1. So you can see they're just 1 inch, so they're smaller. But I've been making things with, like, you know, toggles, and not toggles, but charms. So I figured that was, or, you know, doing beads in the middle and then doing another loop on the other end to make them connectors. So, and I didn't really have any like these. I had a few, but not any quantity. So these are 120 each in these. And then something I've not used before, and this is 1mm silver necklace memory wire. So there's 10 spirals in each of them. They were each 50 cents, so I just picked up 2 of them. So I've never used necklace memory wire, but I guess I will now. Alright, so we're done the next page. We're on to the last page. Still seems like I have a lot of stuff left, but 1 page to go. Alright, so now we have some more of the pressed glass tube beads, and these are in the color apple green. So I got 3 of them, and it actually says that there were 2 12-inch strands, and I totally forgot about that. So these, so now I want to open them up and take a look. Oh, maybe it is. Yep. So yeah, so there's 2 strands in each of these little baggies. 2 12-inch strands, so, and they were 50 cents each. So I got those in that color, and then I also got them in an olive green. I'll grab that in 1 second. Alright, and then these are them in the olive green here, so you can see this color here. And these were only 40 cents each. So you can see, and these are kind of like the yellow ones that I got. They seem a little dusty, which, I mean, that's the reason you're getting these prices, is because they're not going to be the best quality. So, but just a little cleanup and it'll be good to go. There's those. Alright, and then, so I did get another mix. Now this one I was able to tell. I got 2 of them, so obviously I just had to find the 2 that look the same. And these are called, let's see. They're called, okay, so it's approximately 2 ounces of mixed dyed turquoise charms and beads. Now the 2 bags look completely different. So this one has lots of little tiny small beads in it, and a few kind of chunkier ones. And you can see you get, you know, they look like natural nuggets of turquoise. And then this one has a lot more big stuff in it. So a little angry owl, and then this big pendant, which I really like that big pendant. That's nice. And then we got a little bunny. Looks like a sad bunny, but he's a bunny. And then just these, you know, nuggets, little chips down here. This chip is actually chipped. So just a random mix. And then this one, like I said, has, you know, a lot more of the smaller pieces. So you got some nuggets in here. This, I don't think this is even drilled. Oh, yeah, it is. There you go. Got a nice little faceted piece in there. So quite an eclectic mix going on in these bags. So there's that, and they were 50 cents each. So all this for $1. Yeah, it's not a bad deal. It's random, but it's not a bad deal. All right, so then up next we have these, which are 12 by 8mm black glass drop. Let's see, I lost my place. It says there's approximately 14 beads. So I actually didn't count them. Yep, so there's 14 on there. So there you go. And then these were 60 cents each for each strand. So not a bad deal. It's about how much you would get on a card at like Joann's, and that would be at their 70% off price, $1.20. So it's a good deal. Or would that be? That would be their 80% off price, right? No, that'd be 70% off. Sorry, math's not my strong suit. All right, so 20 millimeter of, next one is dark green dyed coconut circles. You get 15 circles, and it was 50 cents. So actually, this is the first time I've taken them out of their bag, and I didn't realize that there are some that are really thin. So, hey guys, all right, so real quick here, I know this video is already long as it is, but I was having some memory issues with my phone last night, and I didn't realize that I didn't pick up right where I left off when I was recording this video. So you can see on the screen here, I'm in the middle of editing this video, those turquoise beads, I did not talk about them. They just randomly appear. So they were actually 3 strands of 16-inch turquoise beads, and they were 80 cents each. Now they're actually 6 strands there, and they are just 2 8-inch strands. So instead of a 16-inch strand, he sent it as 2 8-inch strands. So I got 3 sets of them for 80 cents each. So there you go. So that's the missing link. All right, so we have a few more things to go here. So next we have some 2-inch head pins. These are 60 pins for $1. And then some more strung beads here. So I bought 5 of these because they were actually only 20 cents each. So they are 4 millimeter purple faceted round glass beads on a 12-inch string. So for 20 cents each, I couldn't beat that. So all these for $1. That's a great deal. All right, and then also another great deal were these charms. I'm sorry, crosses. So they actually called a cross turquoise charms, and they were for 10 charms for 20 cents. So I went ahead and picked up 5 of them, so that I would have a bunch. So I got all these for $1. So I thought that was an amazing deal. All right, and then up next I got these cute little boot charms. So I have a lot of friends that are, you know, country music, boot wearing kind of people. So I thought it would be nice to have some boot charms on hand. So they're 45 cents each, and there was 4 charms in each of those. And then I also got these silver alarm clock. It says they're metal steampunk pendants, but I just happen to know some people that have issues with time, myself included. So thought this would be a nice thing to have, you know, if I wanted to incorporate into some jewelry to, you know, kind of help people stay on track with time. So there was 5 charms in here for 50 cents. All right, so then the last of the tube beads that I got, so these are the crystal, which means they're just clear. And again, each of these bags has the 2 13-inch strings, and they were 40 cents each, and I picked up 5 of them. So I actually used up all the other ones. I haven't sold them or anything, but I used them all up in a marketing type idea. So I wanted to definitely pick up some more of these. So this is $2 worth of those clear beads. So not quite ready to, you know, do something with those other bracelets that I made yet, but they were supposed to be for a vendor event. But yeah, I have them. I made them. It's what I was working on in the videos where I made with my daughter, my stretch bracelet tutorial. Alright, so up next I made a bunch of seed bead bracelets recently. So I decided to pick some different color seed beads, just so I can kind of see what all they had, see what the quality is, kind of like a sampler before I went all crazy and bought a bunch of them, because I didn't know really what the quantity was going to be like. It said a 1-ounce bag, but I've never really bought seed beads by the ounce before, so I just wanted to see what it was like. So they were each 75 cents. So, and I got a bunch of different colors. So there you go. So there's that one. That was turquoise inside color. This is brown frosted. There you go. So I got 2 of those. Alright, and then I got yellow. Alright, sorry about that cut, guys. My phone decided it was going to run out of memory. Who knew? So I had to restart. Alright, so I was going through the glass seed beads. They were in 1 ounce bags. So let's see, we went over brown. And then next up was yellow inside. So there's those, yellow inside. And then next we have pink inside. So there's pink inside. Nice pretty pink. It's like a baby pink, but a little brighter than a baby pink, I guess. And then we have orange frosted. And I did get 2 of these. There's the second one of that one. And then I picked up some plum. So there's plum there. And then we have, and I got 2 of the plum. I got 3 of these. This is called blue frosted. So I did pick up 3 of the blue frosted. And then a fuchsia Ceylon. And then a pink Ceylon, which they are just about the same color. You can just barely see that there's a difference there. And then last of the seed beads is, and this was the only one that was a different price. This one was $1. And this was called Copper Luster Metallic. So nice pretty little mix there. Alright, last few things here. We're down to the end. Alright, so we have, these are called 8mm Sand Swirl Galaxy Opaque Glass Beads, and it says there's approximately 65 of them. I did not count them, but I did pay $1 for these. I just wanted to see how they looked, so I wouldn't really say they're anything I would really call galaxy, swirl galaxy. They just seem kind of like, I don't know, tan colored pearls. I guess I can see a little bit of a shimmer to them, a little bit. It looks kind of like they have glitter in them. Trying to see if I can get that to come across here. So you can see little spots every so often here and there. And that's just kind of what they look like. Like they have glitter in them, but not totally, just like every here and there. So, not what I was expecting, but I mean, they're pretty. They're just nothing I would consider a galaxy swirl. Alright, so the next ones I got were big. This is the last 4 things I got here. I did not expect them to be this big. It did have the measurements on there, and I guess I didn't just picture exactly what that meant. So, I'm going to show you. They're these turquoise, dyed turquoise. Look at those big old biggins. Alright, so these, the really big skulls here. So these were actually 10 cents a charm. They're called charms. They call each of these charms. So they were actually 10 cents a charm. So I got 10 of them. Well, they actually just gave me a whole string of them, which actually has 15 on there. So they gave me a little bonus. I'm guessing they didn't want to take apart a strand to just take 5 of them off of there. And considering I already bought a mix anyway, that has, does it have a charm? It's got something big in it. This one, oh, it has an owl. Yep. So there's the big skulls, and then there's smaller skulls, which I can definitely see, you know, not necessarily that these can only be worn at Halloween, but that's what I see making these, you know, doing the earrings and then a matching necklace. And then we got some cute little ducks. So they're on both sides, but one side just seems, well, I guess some of them just seem faded altogether, but on some of them it just seems like one side is more faded than the other. But I guess they're either just faded or they're not faded, now that I'm looking through them a little better. Yeah. So, alright, there's ducks. And then last ones are these owls, which they kind of seem like angry owls to me. Is it just me? Do they seem angry to you? They look angry. So really cute though. And these were each 90 cents. The smaller skulls, the owls and the ducks. They were 90 cents for this whole strand. So, which as you can tell is a good amount. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So there's 13 owls on here. For 90 cents, that's not bad. 16 ducks. Like so there's 15 of the big skulls and 19 of the small skulls. So yeah, so nice little deal there for those. They're big though, bigger than I was expecting, but still cute. I mean, not too crazy big. I don't know if I'd make a duck bracelet, but just showing you for scale. Alright, so that was everything of my very large DollarBead purchase. So that was that. Alright, so now, next thing, I'm just going to show you guys real quick. So let me scooch this, literally I'm just going to scooch this off to the side. Hold the whole thing up here. Alright, so the next thing I got here is kind of big. Whoops, sorry, wiggling you guys all around. There we go. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you guys, the thing I got from Joann that I'm in love with, is, so I've been keeping all of my elastic and wire in a, I'm just going to use this camera over here, so I've been keeping all my elastic and wire in a, just like a Sterilite tote, just like a small little bin. And it's been driving me crazy. So everything gets all unwound and mixed up, and so yeah. So I decided to just go ahead and invest in one of these racks, and it was $15. And now I have, look, I got my chain on there, I got thread, I got this hemp cord, which I haven't even done anything with yet. And I got the, you know, like my beading wire, got some chain, and I have room to grow on here still. I got all this tiger tail stuff here, and then stretch cord up at the top. So 2 different types of stretch cord, the, you know, the clear plastic kind, and then the, you know, the stretch fiber type. So I'm able to keep everything all nice and neat and organized. Now you can actually mount this to a wall. But what I've done, because I like to be mobile and be able to just move stuff around wherever I need it or want it, so you can see it does have the little hooks. So when I got it, it actually came with this piece of cardboard that is fit right into these little grooves to hold the bars in place, like while it's on display at the store. So I just left those in there. Well, I took them out to put the stuff on, and then once I was done, I just stuck them back in there, and I taped them back with this tape that came with it. And so yeah, so now I can move it all around and do whatever I want with it. So there's that one. And then the other thing I was going to show you is actually like 3 purchases in here. And these are all from Amazon. Okay. So these are all from Amazon. So I bought a leather earring kit. Now, a separate purchase was this, it's a punch set. So it's actually where you can just use it to, you know, punch out different shapes. So there's all different types of shapes in here. Little squares and rectangles and circles and teardrop shapes and all kinds of sizes, little ones and big ones, and there's a little bit of everything in there. Not quite as big as I wanted these to be, the teardrop shaped ones, but the set that I bought, the leather earring set, comes with those that you can cut out, not like punches. And then it came with a box of the leather earring set. Like I said, this was a separate purchase, so I got that separate. And then the leather earring kit came with this box of findings. So these are all different color earring findings, a jump ring opener, and then different jump rings in different colors to go with it. So you can see it's got the gold and the silver, and then like the antique silver. Okay, and then it came with 36 pieces of leather, so I looked and looked and looked until I found the set that came with the most amount of leather, because I just wanted to have the biggest variety to be able to see. Now, the pieces are actually, you know, smaller. I want to say these were like 6 by 8 inches, something like that. But you can make a good bit of earrings out of each one. So, like as you can see, like this is where I have just, you know, one set of earrings cut out. So then, you know, there's still, same with this one set of earrings, one set of earrings. So you can see there's still plenty to do something with. So this one I only took out that little teeny tiny chunk. So yeah, so you can see this stuff's going to go a long ways. And look at the variety that I got. And I'm going to put the link to this in the description just so you can, if you want to check it out for yourself. But there's lots of them on Amazon. So there's those. And then the set also came with a pen with where you can change the ink to different inks. So that way you can, you know, trace onto the different leather and different colors. Or so you can, you know, like if you're going to glue two pieces together, or you just want to go along the sides with a color, because if you look at the sides, like it's got the white edges, so you can use this to color the edges. It didn't say that in the package, but just from watching videos, I've learned that you can do that. So let's see, what else did it come with? It came with a pair of pliers, and came with 8 of these little leather tassels in different colors. There's a green one, and it came with a hole punch, so you can punch holes right into the leather for the jump rings. A pair of scissors that have a little cover on it that does not want to come off for me. Alright, I'm not going to fight with it. I had no problem getting it off the other day. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Alright, the scissors win. So here's more of the little tassels. And then these are the templates that you can trace onto the back of the leather and then cut it out. So you can see it has like all different shapes and sizes, multiple sizes of the same shape. So there's a lot in here. You can see there's the teardrop shapes. So there's lots of those in there. And what else? Oh, this little punch here came with it. There's another tassel. So this is like a little punch. There you go. So you can make little holes with that too if you don't want to use the hole punch. So this makes smaller holes. There you go. So you just punch with that, and then that'll make a little tiny hole. And what else? Here's another template. A little piece I cut out and didn't use. Alright, and it comes with a little instructions so you know how to use it, how to make the different types of earrings. Alright, and then these are some of the earrings that I've made. You can see some of them I attached beads to. Oh, not that guy. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, so you can see like some of them I hung beads from on the inside. Some of them are just layered up. So, well, you know what? I'm not going to show you anymore because I'm going to do a finished jewelry video on these. There's those. Alright, so that's all you get to see of that. Alright, so then another thing that I bought was a ring set. And the reason, honestly, the only reason I bought it was because I wanted a hammer to use on the punches to make the leather earrings. So I got this kit and it came with this hammer, and you can see where I'm already like chewing up the end of the hammer. So obviously this probably wasn't the best choice for that task. And then I didn't use this side. So that's all nice and clean. That's how it looked. And then yeah, I chewed it all up. So I do have another hammer coming. It's just not here yet. But it also came with a ring mandrel. So this, actually what this was a ring making kit. Oh, and the jewelry, the leather earrings also came with some wire. Forgot about that. So yeah, so I got a ring making kit. So it came with the hammer, it came with the, oops, move you guys around. It came with the mandrel. So there was complaints in the reviews about the ridges between the different sizes being really sharp, but it really isn't. So somebody probably just had a bad one. And then it also came with some ring sizers. I learned that I have really fat fingers. So yeah, so it comes with some ring sizers here. And then it also came with these two little cloths, anti-tarnish silver polishing cloths. So there was that set. I don't remember the prices on these. I know the jewelry, the leather kit was like $23. I don't remember how much these two were though. And then, oh, and actually, you know what? The metal block, I wanted a metal punching block or a steel block to hammer onto, and that actually just showed up. So I can pull that out and show you this one. I wanted a bigger one, so all the ones that were like jewelry were like all 4 by 4 inches. I wanted a bigger one, so I paid extra and got a 6-inch one. So this is 6 inches by 6 inches. So it's, I mean, that's literally all it is. It's just a big piece of steel. And I'm keeping it in the plastic just because it looks like it's probably oiled. Because, you know, if the being steel, if too much air gets to it, then it's going to rust up. So for now, I'm just going to keep it in here until that gets too annoying. And then we'll see what we do with it from there. So there you go. So there was that. And that, like I said, I could put links in the description for all these items if you wanted to check them out. Alright, so there you go. So that was all the goodies I wanted to show you for tonight. Hopefully this video isn't super duper long. And I thank you guys for tuning in. And if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and comment those below. I love when you guys comment and I appreciate it. So, and if you haven't yet, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. And otherwise, that's about it. So I hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and leave those in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and stay around. And stay tuned.